Slave DiBiase.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on whenever you are coming in contact with this content. I am your boy Slave DiBiase, aka Tony Spark, aka Slave Daniel Riches, aka Hooker Fetch My Slippers, aka Hooker Don't Make Me Get Out This Car. And this is another live episode of the Offenders Initiative podcast. All my offenders and stoneheads, thank y'all for pulling up. Truly, 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 I appreciate everyone who looks at this content, whether religiously or in passing. I just want to say thank y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. That'll let me know y'all love what I'm doing out here, whatever, and we all can continue being family and doing this on 420 like how we normally do. But y'all see the caption, man. We not playing no games out here. I don't know when everybody else grew up, but in the 90s, man, at late 90s time or whatever, the boy Sammie the R&B singer, had that I like the way you and me. You know what I'm talking about? Sammie had that shit. He had a couple of great albums. He went around, he left for a little while, and he came back as a grown man. You know what I'm saying? He sings better than a lot of people that y'all think can sing out here. He sings better than them. Sammie is amazing. Well, unfortunately, we got a bit of news that, a few days ago, he was arrested out there in Henry County, which is out here in Atlanta or whatever. And, he got arrested on family violence charges. I'm not sure what's going on here, but for the sake of saking, let's take a look.
Out after he was arrested for battery resulting from family violence and cruelty to children. The 38-year-old R&B singer, whose real name is Sammie Lee Bush, was arrested on October 19th in Henry County, Georgia, and later released on $1,050 bond. The Shade Room broke the story of Sammie's arrest as he was celebrating his performance at the One Music Fest in Atlanta over the weekend. And Sammie wasted no time skedaddling to their comment section to get a few things off of his chest. Sammie wrote, TSR, y'all know better. Should have hit me and my team first for the facts, opposed to clickbait. Y'all know how I rock. Y'all brought me back career-wise, but I see y'all pushing the agenda of negativity, and that's fine. God bless y'all. I pray the apologies are as loud as the lies and offenses. Now, just for clarity, in the state of
That's only if it's lies and offenses, my nigga. That's only if it's lies and offenses. Do anybody owe you anything? If you don't put a foot in somebody's ass and beat your kids and went too goddamn far, don't nobody owe you nothing. You should be in the goddamn jail. You should be in somebody's prison or somebody's straitjacket. You beating on your wife and your kids, bro. Shit weird. That's, allegedly, if that really did happen.
Georgia, cruelty to children typically means that a child witnessed some type of forcible felony, battery, or family violence. It does not mean that Sammie abused a child in any way, shape, or form. Now, at the time of this video, I do not have any additional details regarding the circumstances that led to Sammie's arrest. But in the event that more details are released regarding this story, I will be sure to update you. In the meantime, drop down in the comments below and let me know if the news of Sammie's arrest is shocking to you. Be sure to...
All right, y'all. That's a young lady by the name of Ice Cream Convo. She's on Twitter. Give her a follow, you know what I'm saying, and a like and all of that. Loving what you're doing over there, sweetie. Let's check something else out, y'all. Let's check something else out. I think I saw some other craziness. I think it's this. No, it ain't that. It's this. No, it ain't that. Is it this? No, it ain't that. It's this. Okay, hold on. I gotta show y'all this. So supposedly Sammie's wife, girlfriend, whoever it was, she does in fact address that whole situation, and she got her own little TikTok or whatever the hell she done put out. Let's take a listen to what she said. Cause not my man Sammie. Not my man Sammie, man. Not him. You know what I'm saying? Not my man that had the little the duet with Trey Songz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, not him, not him. So we got to see what's going on. Hold on, man.
But y'all know every time I'm on here to stay tuned. Yeah.
It says Hampton, Georgia, October 20th. There are yeah, those are bruises. Okay. Oh man. That's definitely Sammie in that mugshot. Y'all can't see it, but I've seen other things. That's definitely Sammie in that mugshot, yo. Why would you think it would ever be cool? Believe who inmate? Oh man, nah, Sammie. Not posting it from my real page because if you know, not trying to make a blog, just trying to bring awareness to people that thinks they're untouchable and God on earth. Shout out the boy Brandon Jamal. He be whistling whenever some crazy shit happen. Not done posting. This is just getting crazier and crazier every second, man. What the hell? Oh, he just threw the tablet at the girl. Hold on, run that back. Oh, okay. Come on here, all access. My phone on 10%. I'm not about to enjoy the show. But please know that I'm not done bringing light to violence as narcissistic men who say nothing can stop him, which is cool. Not trying to stop you from singing sad songs at 38. Jesus Christ. But people need to know the truth behind this fake quiet church boy. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Them folks that be all in church, hallelujah, on Sunday, and they the ones giving the most tithes and offerings and all of that. And they all got all these helping hands at church or whatever. From Monday to Saturday, most of the time they be the most fucked up people you gonna meet in the street. Goddamn, weird, vindictive, manipulative. Oh. Betraying, but on Sunday, you can't tell them shit. They covered in the blood of bullshit. I think my neck is sprained. I need to go to the hospital. Are you going to get Jay at all? Mind y'all, I have to come home to this man. He says I'm not big enough to stop shit or ruin him. He got the platform, and that's cool. Not trying to ruin you. Oh, not trying to ruin you, sir. If I was, I would do it from my real page, but I didn't. I did it from a page with 300 followers. Be for real. Karma. The host said karma. She dragged out the A. Oh man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Social media might be the worst thing a evil person can have a hold of, because if they don't know how to control themselves, they're gonna put all their little business out in the street. And I mean, most of the time folks be here for it, especially for a good session. I could definitely watch this shit for a good session, but this is crazy. Sammie, keep your goddamn heads to yourself. Let's see what else we got here, man. Keep your goddamn hands to yourself, Sammie.
I honestly needed a couple of days to post this Sammie information, right? Because
not gonna lie to y'all, she talked too slow for me. We're not doing that. Let me see.
Sammie is currently trending on social media after reports got out that he was recently arrested on charges of battery and cruelty to children. Despite an arrest warrant and videos of him actually being arrested, the singer said it's all cap. But before we get into that, let's take it back. Back in 2023, Sammie lit up the timelines, letting us know he's found love. He's expecting a baby and is in a relationship. That is his girlfriend, Tiana, and that is her child from a previous relationship. Throughout the years, Sammie has always been a low-key artist. He does his music, he goes home. Nobody knows much of his personal life. So often.
Okay. So this is Sammie's family right here. You got old girl, You got some little girl that's not his, but he's playing daddy as he should. Because if you're gonna be with the woman and she got children, they're all a package. So if you're gonna be there, you got to be daddy. You know what I'm saying? And then I guess they have a baby together.
You would see family photos of Sammie and Tiana, as well as her daughter and their little daughter, the newest addition to their family journey. Today, we got a alleged sneak peek of their family as to what's going on behind the scenes. In a series of images from a burner page, folks believe Tiana shared different images and videos of the alleged abuse she has endured while in a relationship with Sammie. None of this has been confirmed. They're all postings that have appeared online. In the alleged page of Tiana, she wrote, "No, you know, not trying to make a blog, just trying to bring awareness to people that think they're untouchable in God on earth."
You are trying to make a blog, because my thing is, if you don't want something out there, you just wouldn't post it. It's a cry for help, and you can't tell somebody how to have their cry for help. Let that person cry for help however they want. But I'm pretty sure this ain't the first time that Sammie done put a foot in y'all ass. This ain't the first time. This just the first time you decided to actually say something about it. Ladies out there, you know what I'm saying? And my fellas, man, all my kings and my queens out there, man. If the person you are with is putting their hands on you, the very first time they do it, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? And for real, I'm gonna double down. If it's a woman, right? No, this works for men too. If it's a woman to a man, ladies, if a dude buck up at you like this, he do one and I should smack you. Get on up out of there. Even if he don't do it, get on up out of there. Leave him alone, because just the thought that you might hit me is enough for me to be gone. And my fellas, we know these women can't really hurt us like fist to fist. You know what I'm saying? Face to fist. Excuse me. But if a woman charge up on you like she finna hit you, that might get you, depending on how you are. You never know. You might have them little tendencies to where you might box a bitch if she put her hands on you. And I am all for, if you talk shit and you can hit somebody, you can get hit too. But to stay within your character, if a woman act like she finna hit you or whatever, I should smack the shit out you, I'm finna get the hell on, because you hit me, that's gonna bring me out my character. Now we in there boxing. I'm not going to jail for defending myself. Fellas, don't do it. Motherfucker charge up on you like they finna hit you, get the hell on. Because you gonna be the one in jail. I'm telling you.
I'm about to enjoy the show, but please know that I'm not done bringing light to violent narcissistic men who says nothing can stop him, which is cool. Not trying to stop you from singing sad songs at 38, but people need to know the truth behind this fake quiet church. He says I'm not big enough to stop or ruin him. He got the platform, and that's cool. I would do it from my real page, but I didn't. I did it from a page with 300 followers. Be for real. Karma. This is a trigger warning for the photos and videos that Tiana shared in connection to the alleged abuse that she endured at the hands of Sammie. Tiana shared images like this appearing with a black eye. And she shared another one where she said Sammie took the iPad from her daughter and threw it at her while she was holding their daughter, Journey. So in this one, she showed bruises that she has on her arm from October 20th, 2025. And this is a day after Sammie was arrested. Same arm.
That's bad work, Sammie. It's bad work, my boy. That's bad work. I'm telling you, fellas, even if she jump on you first, I don't care if all your stuff is there. Ooh, let me grab my shirt. Let me grab my favorite pair of drop. No, she put her hands on you. Grab your phone and your wallet. Get up out of there. Call the folks. You're going to need to be escorted back to your domicile by the proper authorities so that you can get your things. And ladies, the first time a man put his hands on you, you're supposed to get the hell on. Like I said, if he charge up, if he act like, if he buck at you like he finna hit you or whatever, get the hell on. Because this is ridiculous, man. Sammie, like social media is everything. Like, she wasn't finna tell us what the hell happened to her. I can't even say alleged now, because the man truly did get arrested, and look at her. Now, true enough, we don't know what happened. Maybe she jumped on him first and he defended himself. Either way, all of it is wrong, because there's babies around there.
With more bruises on it. This is the back. Also shared a video of Sammie apparently talking to the police prior to him being arrested. Then there's a lot of V's in the alleged story where she wrote, "Don't believe who." We found his booking information online. 1, he was arrested on October 19th. 2, he was charged for battery as well as cruelty to children. 3, his girlfriend did provide video of him.
I hope he didn't hit the kids. The cruelty to children could have been because them two got the boxing in front of the kids. But my thing is, if they got the boxing, wouldn't both of them be arrested? It sounds like they're making it sound he just beat her down.
Being arrested and placed into handcuffs. After Tiana's claims started to catch up traction on social media, Sammie started hopping into the blog's comments. The first one was the shade room. TSR, y'all know better. Should have hit me and my team for the facts, a post for clickbait. Y'all know how I rock. Y'all brought me back career-wise, but I see y'all pushing the agenda of negativity, and that's fine. God bless y'all. I pray the apologies are as loud as the lies and offenses. There was another blog.
Nigga, it's the shade room. They doing their job. Shut your soft ass up, nigga. They gonna report on your good and your bad. Even more on your bad because that's what gets traction. Fuck you talking about. And secondly, now I know you did it because if I didn't do it, I'm not gonna go out there and say nothing. I'm gonna have my day in court, and when I'm found not guilty, y'all will be loud about that too. I wasn't running no damn internet. Yo, niggas, stop running to the internet when you feel like you got to prove something to somebody or something like that. Yo, bro, that shit don't prove nothing to us. We be looking most of the time as just regular people. Like, why the fuck you tell us that? If you didn't do it, you wouldn't have ran to the shade room. You did it. I hope not, brother, but you probably did though. Yeah, the evidence just points there.
He hopped into. I want y'all to apologize too. God bless y'all. I be out the way, but now it's time I speak the truth in due time. Appearing in his Instagram story as well as a video of TikTok, Sammie didn't shed too much light to the allegations. Let social media users know, as well as his fans know, that he's 1, leaving it up to God, 2, getting lawyers involved, and 3, he's only moving forward with the truth. So he did a little digging on social media just to see what the climate check was like as this news continues to pick up more and more circulation on the timelines. A lot of them read stuff like this. Y'all do know that charges mean he most likely beat someone up in front of a kid. Not that he actually harmed one. Know your charges.
See, this is what I'm saying. Maybe him and her got the boxing in front of the kids. It could be something like that. Maybe she jumped on him first. We don't know. Like, you honestly have to look at it like that. Maybe she jumped on him first, and because he's the man, he's labeled the aggressor off top. She has more bruises. She might have jumped on him first. He don't have no bruises, but him defending himself, now she all nicked up and all that. You going to jail, brother. Everybody keep their hands to themselves, goddamn. Everybody keep their hands to themselves.
Praying for Sammie because I know this isn't his character. Maybe reaching with these charges with no explanation. Most likely he was arguing with his domestic partner and the kids were. Then there was one like this. It's both of them. He filed papers on her last year. What are you guys' thoughts on this? There are a lot of comments on social media.
Hold on, what's going on?
Last year. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Explanation. Most likely he was arguing with his domestic partner and the kids were. Then there was one like this. It's both of them. He filed papers on her last year.
So there's a case that he filed on her last year. They definitely got the boxing in front of them children. That's what happened, man. They got the boxing in front of them. Only this time Sammie was deemed the aggressor. So this is just an all-around abusive relationship, purely going off of what we see here, right? And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. This is a new day and age. Y'all keep y'all hands to yourselves. Please keep y'all hands to yourselves because everybody going to jail. But if you a black man, you definitely going to jail.
What are you guys' thoughts on this? There are a lot of comments on social media with folks not believing his girlfriend's mom's claims, and that Sammie is a good artist, he's a church boy, he would never. And in those comments also mention all of his hit song music that he has provided for us throughout the year. Do folks not believe black women when they are victims of domestic violence based on their partner or their character? Let us know what you guys think in the comments. My name is.
This is by way of Noir Online Organization, org. Yeah, give them a follow and a like over there. We love what y'all do. This is like some really, really crazy shit. Maybe she jumped on Sammie. We don't know. It sounds like they got a history of doing this back and forth to each other. He just happened to get caught in the blender this time. This is some nasty work. Damn, Sammie. What you gonna do, bro? And my thing is, right, everybody got situations in their households are ran a little different. If that's y'all language, cool. Not for me, boxing, trying to show you that I love you. I'm not gonna fight you. I shouldn't have to fight you to show you that I love you. You feel what I'm saying? But if we're in situations where it's getting us put in jail and getting us taken away from the kids, maybe it's time to separate, you know? Maybe it's time for some separation. It might be. I don't know, but shout out to Sammie. Hope that whole situation gets a little bit better. It's sad to see. Sammie, boy, you better keep your goddamn hands to yourself, son. This shit ain't built for you. It's not built for you to win, at least. I'm just saying, y'all know I ain't lying. But yo, okay, so check this out, right? We got some news. All my blurs in the building. Salute, salute. If you got your shit rolled up, if y'all still smoking, because I am, you know what I'm saying? We're hearing telltale whispers of there possibly being that Marvel might have already picked the new Black Panther right in our face, and we have just not seen it. Now, personally, this particular pick and what we're about to react to now, I'm kind of here for the whole story. This is by way of Emergency Awesome. I love those folks, man. We're gonna go ahead and react to their video about possible theories on who might be recast as the new T'Challa in the MCU as Black Panther. Hold on for just a second, y'all. All right. Had to get that right. Salute to everything awesome. Make sure y'all give them a like, comment, and subscribe if you're following along with me on my blurs, on my MCU fans. Let's take a look, man. New Black Panther, possibly. We'll see.
Recently, Marvel and Vogue held a special Black Panther event featuring a bunch of the characters and a lot of the big actors from Marvel and Hollywood, fueling a lot of theories about Black Panther 3 and them recasting Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa. And a lot of the big actors.
Is that Tiana Taylor? Is Tiana Taylor now part of the Dora Milaje? Is Tiana Taylor now canon in, well, not Tiana Taylor, but her. Tiana Taylor's canon in the MCU. Fuck wrong with y'all. All right, let's go.
From Marvel and Hollywood, fueling a lot of theories about Black Panther 3 and them recasting Chadwick Boseman's T'Challa Black Panther with a brand new actor who will become the main Black Panther after Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, the big Marvel reboot heading into Marvel Phase 7. Even though it might seem like Marvel is mostly focused on X-Men stuff after Secret Wars, they do have very, very big plans for their Black Panther characters. Just looking at the Marvel movie release schedule, Black Panther 3 is still scheduled to be the first Marvel movie after Avengers Secret Wars.
In this movie, after Avengers Secret Wars, which comes out in 2028. No, is it 20? No, that's supposed to come out 2027. Yeah. 2027, 2028. Yeah, 2027. It's right there. Stupid ass boy. All right. They're gonna soft reboot the universe. And now we're going to have all the characters that we've known and loved since we were kids, all in one universe, all on one timeline. So there won't be no, we can't mess with the Hulk. We can't make a movie with the mutants. We can't say the word mutant, all that weak ass shit that they've been doing all these years since this shit started back in 2020, back in 2008, nigga. Hell, this shit started way back then. You know what I'm saying? And now we're going to get all our people together. I'm loving the reboot, but the first movie might be a Black Panther movie. Black Panther 3, it should be Shuri handing off the mantle to whoever the new Black Panther is. Let's find out.
It's scheduled to come out February 2028, just 2 months after Secret Wars, since they delayed that till Christmas 2027. So we'll explain what's going on with that movie in Marvel's current plans for Black Panther, just in general, in Avengers Doomsday, since that's the next place we're going to see Shuri, who will still be Black Panther during that movie. If you are brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the videos. We should be getting a couple more big trailers before the end of the year as well, too. But the reason why you're seeing this is that Marvel and Vogue held a special event at Universal Hollywood. This is literally the same place where I go to the theme park for Hollywood Horror Nights.
So Marvel and Vogue put together an event, a Black Panther event. It's pretty fire. Everybody know Black Panther this shit. Come on, man.
Every once in a while. I had no idea that they were doing this special Black Panther event while all this Horror Night stuff was going on. Like, it was a secret event. But you can actually see they featured the Dora Milaje, like they brought back Angela Bassett as Queen Ramonda, who was supposed
Queen Ramonda, Angela Bassett, fire. I hate that they killed her off. That was really a trash way of doing things, but maybe with the soft reboot in 2028, when they drop Black Panther 3, maybe in the reboot she's alive again. Maybe everybody's back. Who knows?
to be dead in present day after Namor killed her after Wakanda Forever. She was leading this show. They brought back Denai Guerrera, who was in her full Dora Milaje suit, leading a bunch of other Dora Milaje.
She got hair on their ass this time. She not bald-headed. Because y'all know she also plays Michonne on The Walking Dead. This one here. But this Tiana Taylor.
As well as a bunch of male warriors in Wakandan suits. Men aren't allowed to be part of the Dora Milaje, though. They'd either be Hatut Zaraze or just common infantry in their army. You also probably recognize Tiana Taylor even became a Dora Milaje for the event. I don't know if she's supposed to be in Black Panther 3 or joining the Dora Milaje. I assume she just joined them for this particular event. But the real reason
she's going to be in the movie.
Reason why people were freaking out was that Damson Idris was featured at the event arm in arm with Angela Bassett while she was actually leading the event. He wasn't wearing a traditional Wakandan suit, but the fact that they focused so much here on the two of them being together, like she was supporting him as much as he was supporting her, fueled a lot of theories that he is Marvel's current top pick to become the new T'Challa Black Panther, because Marvel is doing so much stuff at this event with Vogue.
Are y'all feeling that? Are y'all feeling that? Do y'all feel like y'all could see Franklin as the new T'Challa? Wakanda forever. Y'all feel like he could? We're not going to say he would be stepping into the shoes of Chadwick Boseman. We're not going to do that because nobody's going to play that version of T'Challa the way that Chadwick Boseman did. But this is a chance for him to do his own take on it. New cast, a new set of eyes, because people are being born every day. You know what I'm saying? A new generation of people growing up with the MCU, and this will be their Black Panther. It's pretty cool.
So a lot of people viewed this as Marvel soft.
We got old girl that's the Vulture's daughter, the Grandmaster, probably the new T'Challa, Queen Ramonda. What is Lakeith Stansfield doing there? And he's looking directly at the camera. He's looking like, you niggas think he Black Panther, but haha, nigga, I'm probably Black Panther and y'all don't even know it. They're going to bring me back and I'm going to be the new Black Panther. And what's crazy is he could play the new Black Panther. That whole making different accents and all of that, he real good at that. Tiana Taylor, you got Michonne right here. This is Aisha. She was one of the matter of fact, he gonna tell y'all that shit. I know he is. He do good work.
Launching their new Black Panther to gauge fan reaction. Marvel does that sometimes. This isn't one of their now famous leaks that they leak themselves to generate hype. Like, they're not purposefully leaking their new Black Panther or anything like that. But because Damson Idris himself has talked publicly about becoming the new Black Panther so much recently.
I'm just saying, take a look at him. Are you feeling it? I don't know, man. Like, I could see this. I could see this. He's played several different things. He's done other things outside of just being on Snowfall, which Snowfall was more of a dramatic show where he had to have different tones of emotion and all of that. And we're probably going to see that with the more stories that the MCU was able to tell with a new T'Challa, and to tell him damn near comic book accurate with their little twist on it. Bring back his mom. Bring back his dad. Like, start the whole universe over again. Give these kids something to look forward to growing up. Only it'll kind of be like a trippy little thing, right? Because it could be on some, us as the audience who've been watching since 2008 will know that this isn't the original universe. So we kind of got swept into the whole multiversal talk as an audience as well. It's kind of a crazy thing to think about.
he and Angela Bassett definitely seem like they did this on purpose. Like, this is the Queen Ramonda endorsing the new Black Panther. They are definitely leaning into all of this fan speculation and all this news. He was amazing in the F1 movie if you didn't see it. The movie itself did gangbusters performance as well, too. You all probably remember earlier this year.
Come on, man. Y'all can't see with the cape, with the cape with the goddamn collar up. The cape with the Dracula collar up. He gonna look crazy out there. That suit look like it's gonna be fire too. It looked like it might be like a desert, damn near desert, black brown, kind of dirt black brown with some gold in it. And then that kick, man, that should look fire.
The Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars concept art that leaked out depicting a new T'Challa Black Panther that looked just like him. So already it seemed like Marvel was considering him to be one of those characters, and now you see him rolled out with a whole bunch of Marvel Black Panther actors at a big event. And then recently, during an interview for the F1 movie that he's in right now, kind of confirms that he is talking to Marvel about being that new Black Panther.
The next Black Panther. Have you had any conversations about that? Yes or no? Yes, no. By the way, the yes.
The British in him want to tell niggas like, yeah, nigga, I'm the new Black Panther. This shit crazy. They got me training every day. Yo, Ryan Coogler is a crazy motherfucker. We done already started shooting shit. He want to tell us all that, but he can't right now because he got to keep his mouth closed. But I'm telling y'all, more than likely, bro, this is our new Black Panther. This is our new Black Panther. Now, whether it's going to be the young T'Challa Jr. that we saw at the end of Black Panther Wakanda Forever, or if it's going to be a new T'Challa from a different universe, from outside the multiverse. Maybe he lost his whole family, and when they merge the timelines together at the end, maybe he just becomes a part of that timeline, and now he has his family again. I don't know.
No means yes.
That is exactly what you say when you're definitely in talks with Marvel and you don't want to get shot by Kevin Feige and his snipers. Just look at some of the big Marvel actors that are here standing around with them. So this is Ayo Edebiri. She was supposed to play Mockingbird in the Thunderbolts movie, Val's assistant, but she had a scheduling conflict and had to drop out. You probably recognize Laura Harrier standing right next to her. She played Liz, the Vulture's daughter, during Spider-Man Homecoming. Jeff Goldblum, the Grand Master, is standing right behind them. You probably recognize Regé-Jean Page on Angela Bassett's other side. This is Lakeith Stanfield right behind them. And way back there, you might recognize Elizabeth Debicki's head poking over the background. She played Ayesha during the Guardians of the Galaxy movies in a way.
Yahya Abdul Mateen, my man in the back, he's going to be playing Wonder Man. As a matter of fact, he got on the red and black representing that he's going to be playing Wonder Man. That's kind of fire. He back there too.
Way back in the right, like way tiny, is Kyle MacLachlan. So it is full of Marvel actors and actors who are also associated with Marvel. Based on the progression right now with Avengers Doomsday, Avengers Secret Wars, and Black Panther 3, it sounds like their plan is to leave Shuri as the Black Panther for Avengers Doomsday. And then when we get to Avengers Secret Wars, they bring back more multiverse characters. They introduce more really, really big twists, just because some of the narrative opportunities that something like Battleworld from the more recent Jonathan Hickman Secret Wars actually offers them, they can get way, way crazier with the story, and it's way easier to believe some of these huge twists, like an adult version of this young T'Challa Jr. showing up. And now it does seem like Marvel's plan is to, instead of just straight
young T'Challa Jr., that's one of the plans. I could see that.
Up recast a version of T'Challa Black Panther, they will just age up his son, and he will be the new Black Panther, eventually taking the mantle from Shuri once he is of age. So it's sort of Marvel having its cake and eating it too. Like, they didn't want to straight up recast Chadwick Boseman's version of Black Panther because they felt like he was so iconic.
Okay, I can see how that works. So that we can still keep Chadwick Boseman near and dear to our hearts and always remember that he was one of the people who, you know, led the way within the MCU being brought up to where it is now. Instead of recasting him, we'll just age up his son and call him T'Challa. You know what? I get it. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. The morning I woke up, rolled me a blunt. Morning I woke up and I found out Chadwick Boseman was dead. I was watching the news a whole lot around that time. And goddamn, I just cut on the news. I fired up my blunt. Chadwick Boseman dead, age 42. I think he was 42. I was like, What the fuck? Yeah, it's messed up, man. So I can see them, you know what I'm saying, giving him some good memory with that. Just age up his son. Okay, now I'm definitely with it.
But it really does seem like Marvel has been missing. It really needs a traditional version of T'Challa Black Panther for a lot of the core stories from the comics that it wants to do, and that's why they're going to age this young version of the character up. Everybody let me know in the comments what you think about Damson Idris being the new version of that Black Panther. It's still going to be a long ways before Avengers Secret Wars actually hits.
Hold up, let me take a look at that again.
Everybody let me know.
That mask is crazy. The concept art for this shit is crazy, man. The different types of suits he could possibly have. This is probably like this looks like this might be like a challenge day or something like that he showed up to, because he don't really have no armor on. But that's fire too.
On the comments what you think about Damson Idris being the new version of that Black Panther. It's still going to be a long ways before Avengers Secret Wars actually hits screens, so it is possible that they could find somebody else if they want, but it just sounds like Damson Idris is definitely at the top of their list right now. Most of what we know about Black Panther 3, which is supposed to come after Avengers Secret Wars, actually comes from Denzel Washington. Thank you very much for joining the Spoiler Bros. Denzel Washington is going to be a big character in the movie. This is the clip of him leaking that a while ago. He said he got in really big trouble with Kevin Feige and Marvel for doing that, but he's Denzel. Like, he doesn't care about this. Like, him being in Black Panther 3 is more of a...
I said, man, Denzel probably told them, hey, look. I did you motherfuckers a favor. That's probably what he told them. Y'all better get the favor, man. I did you niggas a favor. Now they definitely gonna go see it. Along with whatever crazy storyline y'all come up with. Denzel's gonna be in it. Denzel's in the MCU. Now they definitely gonna come see it.
Favor to them than it is them doing him a favor.
After that, Ryan Coogler is writing a part for me in the next Black Panther. After that, I'm gonna do the film Othello. After that, I'm gonna do King Lear. After that, I'm going to retire.
The current report is that he's going to be one of the villains of the movie, if not the main villain. But the even bigger news is the whole reason why Kevin Feige announced that Black Panther 3, normally they'd wait to the last possible minute to announce something, is because he was actually revealing that one of his most powerful producers inside Marvel was actually leaving the studio, like was quitting Marvel. So it's an absolutely wild way to announce your next biggest movie that's coming out as part of like this really huge franchise that's earned you so much money. It'd be like Kevin Feige talking about bringing Daredevil and Kingpin back, and within that, like a couple minutes into his conversation, was like, oh, and by the way, we're also going to be doing Spider-Man 4. Daredevil's probably going to be in that movie too. Like, wait a minute, we have so many more questions now. The producer who quit Marvel is Nate Moore. He's been like Kevin Feige's second in command for...
Shout out to Nate Moore. I just have a question for Mr. Nate Moore. At what point did you see this shit really going off the rails? Because the MCU has been a hit or miss as of late. I know y'all have heard me say that. It's been a hit or a miss as of late. Is it superhero fatigue, or the movies just have not been good? It's a question to be asked. And was Captain America 4 really that bad?
A long time, like one of the most powerful producers at Marvel since back in Marvel Phase 1. He didn't really become a huge person inside the Marvel eco-structure till like Marvel Phase 2, though, on the Captain America movies. But one of the upcoming movies that Nate Moore was attached to was the Iron Man Armor Wars movie. So it sounds like some of his future projects at Marvel did get canceled just because so many movies and TV shows got suddenly canceled when Marvel pulled way back to do more quality control. Kevin Feige said that there's no bad blood with him actually leaving the studio, and he's still going to be doing Black Panther 3 with them, even though by the time they start filming, he'll have left Marvel for a couple years. So there's no big conspiracy or anything like that. Like, it's a very standard...
Damn, 14 years of work, and you're going to go do something else. All right, salute to Nate Moore.
Hollywood situation, even with non-big comic book movie franchises. The bigger news behind the scenes, and I think this gets back to everybody wanting them to recast Black Panther with like a new version of T'Challa, is that because Kevin Feige and Marvel are letting Ryan Coogler take as much time as he wants to actually write Black Panther 3, now it's not going to come out till after Secret Wars. Meaning that would be released in sort of like the reboot era of the MCU, because they're using Secret Wars to do like a soft reboot, recast actors that they want to, change backstories, so that just everything exists on the same Earth, in the same universe, and it all makes sense going forward. You don't need like 10...
I like that. I like that.
In different universes to explain where all these different characters come from. So there are a couple of things that Marvel can do now with the plot of Black Panther 3 that they couldn't do before when they were originally going to release Black Panther 3 before Secret Wars.
My name is Prince T'Challa, son of King T'Challa.
They can either age up the young T'Challa Jr. and make him the new Black Panther by the end of Black Panther 3 and then going into Black Panther 4, just because they will make 1 billion Black Panther movies till the heat death of the universe. Or they can just use this as an opportunity to recast T'Challa, because we're probably going to see a multiverse version of T'Challa Black Panther in Secret Wars. Like somebody like Killmonger will come from another universe and he'll be Black Panther from that.
Oh, that would be so fire if we just get in Secret Wars, man. Since they're gonna go ahead and reboot the universe, they might as well just give us all give the fans everything that we're asking for. We want multiversal versions of all of our favorite characters. Give us a Killmonger Black Panther next to a new T'Challa, next to Shuri, next to T'Challa Jr., you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Give us different versions of Captain America. Give us different versions of Wolverine. Give us the different versions of Spider-Man that we seen. Everybody at the end with their multiversal versions going against Doom. Give us the version of, because originally Tom Hiddleston, when he went out to audition for Thor, he auditioned for Thor. He didn't audition for Loki. They gave Thor to Chris Hemsworth, as y'all know, but they ended up giving him Loki. Give us the Loki version of Thor. Give us that. You know, multiversal shit, man. Tear this bitch up. Box office smash. Let's go.
Universe. Either way, just expect to see multiverse Black Panthers in the next couple of years with the next couple Avengers movies. But I do think that Marvel has wanted to do more of the traditional big Black Panther stories from the comics and make them more comic book accurate. It's just that the past couple of years, they've had a big problem doing that with Chadwick Boseman passing away and then them having to pivot to Shuri Black Panther. So I think likely Shuri will be the main Black Panther at the beginning of Black Panther 3. Then by the end of that movie, she will have given up the mantle. And it'll either be...
No. Shuri needs to give up the mantle in Secret Wars. We need to meet a aged up T'Challa Jr. and she needs to give the mantle over in Secret Wars. It's over. It's over. She can be Black Panther again in Doomsday and then give it up at the end of Secret Wars. Because what the fuck? And that's only if we going to get a, because I predict we're probably going to get a Secret Wars Part 1 and Part 2 possibly. I don't know.
A recast version of T'Challa that shows up, or it'll be the younger T'Challa Jr. who they've aged up to the point where he can actually take the mantle. This was the big arc that Ryan Coogler said that he wanted to tell with the Black Panther stories that they'll likely incorporate to Black Panther 3. The thing about that story is that he doesn't need to make T'Challa Jr. the new Black Panther yet in order to tell that, but it makes more sense if he is the new Black Panther, so we'll see how that all plays out. And at least the way things are shaping up, post-Secret Wars, they're focusing less on multiverse aspects. I think Black Panther 3 is also meant to be more of an Earth-based MCU movie.
Yeah, he got Namor and all them to deal with in the sea, because no matter, even after the universe reboots, Namor is still not going to fuck with surface dwellers. So he's still going to be somebody you're going to have to deal with. They're going to bring the Hispanic boy back to play Namor again, probably after the reboot. So there's a lot more stories to be told. They haven't even gotten to the King of the Dead storyline when T'Challa becomes King of the Dead. They only...
With not a lot of multiverse elements, more like Captain America Brave New World is more of an Earth-based movie, as opposed to something like Deadpool and Wolverine, which is like full-on multiverse. So for everybody that wants to see Black Panther, for instance, get together with Storm inside the MCU in live action, they can actually do that in Black Panther 3, now that after that we'll be doing a whole bunch of X-Men stuff.
They're going to have that boy Damson Idris pick his own Storm, yeah. Give me Lloyd Harvey as Storm, yeah, mate. That's what I need.
But that would be like a Black Panther 4 kind of twist. There's a bunch of big stuff coming up. We'll probably get a couple more teasers for Avengers Doomsday and Spider-Man Brand New Day by the end of the year. Of course, I will do all the videos for that stuff. But we also just had New York Comic-Con. Marvel released a whole bunch of trailers. Some of them leaked out from New York Comic-Con. I've done videos for most of those. Click here for my Daredevil.
Again, give everything awesome a like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. And everybody, thank y'all for pulling up for this sesh. This was fire. How do y'all feel about Damson Idris possibly being the MCU's new Black Panther? And also, too, that boy, that R&B boy, Sammie, he done put his hands on his whole family. So what Henry County is saying, allegedly, man. When is it enough in the household for you to just walk away, or should it become violent for you to finally wise up? Y'all be easy, man. This was a great sesh. Be on it.